What's up, guys? Is anyone listening? This is our special video today about the best hand to step into the poker ring with. Not our most interesting hand, but our biggest hands of the day is very frequently
pocket aces.
As simple as that.
All you gotta do is you need to get your opponent to put in a lot of money pre-flop. When you have pocket aces, you're an 82% favorite to the best hands you're gonna be playing against, and sometimes they've got like 5 or 6% chance of beating you.
Yeah, so, sometimes your opponent has ace queen offsuit and you have aces, so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Ray talk about his pocket aces hand and then I'll talk about mine. And in both cases, let's see if you guys would have played it the same way.
All right, so as always, we are aggressive pre-flop players. We see bet a lot on the flop. So our opponents do look at us like we are a little crazy, but crazy is not what we are. We are just setting them up for later. So anyway, I was under the gun. I looked down at pocket aces. Now, I raise pre-flop usually in position, but with pretty much anything. So my opponents don't really realize that I'm only raising when I'm in position and not raising when I'm under the gun, because they just think of me as raising all the time. So if I'm gonna raise with 6-7, you know, in the hijack, why am I not gonna raise with aces? Because they're not gonna think I have anything. So under the gun, I went to $12. Wanted to see what was gonna happen. Just like I thought, a couple people called, a couple middle position people called, and it got all the way down to the other side of the table, and the guy in the small blind goes and raises, which is great. What else do you want when you have aces? So he re-raised me, and he re-raised me to $45, so I knew that he really liked his hand. At that point, I want to say I had about 175 on the table. He actually had less. He might have only had about 110 or 120.
And at this point in the hand, just so they're clear, like what hands did you put him on? What's the range of hands that he could have had?
Oh, range of hands that he has in this situation, it was an older guy, slightly miserable because he wasn't winning. I thought it was anything from ace king, maybe ace queen, and then jacks are better. Nothing else. There's no way he's bluffing here. He just wouldn't have that in his game. Even though he just thinks that I have nothing, so he's raising. But it is still with a good hand. So I instantly just go all in. He's got about maybe 55, 60 bucks left.
And why did you think that was better than like slow playing your hand?
I thought it was just, if he actually has a good hand, he's not gonna fold and just keep $60 or $55 in his stack. He was basically looking to double up or go home. It was kind of, he was miserable. And that's exactly what happened. I went all in. So if he has a hand like jacks or queens, he's
definitely more than willing to put it in against you.
Yeah.
Because of your image and because like of his stack size.
And at that point, you know, he definitely was like, what the hell, I'm all in. So we end up getting it all in. He's got pocket queens, I've got pocket aces, the board runs out, I win. Just play the hand as straightforward as possible. You don't need to get tricky. When you're raising pre-flop, probably 30 to 40% of hands when you're mostly in position, when you raise with your aces, you're gonna get called just like you get called when you raise with your 4-6.
Yeah. A lot of people try to play it tricky and just limp in for the $2 and they complain when no one else raises for them. And very often, even if they wouldn't have got action post-flop, just the fact that you go to like $12 or $15 pre-flop, get a few callers, you actually win some money off those aces instead of just, you know, winning the blinds or whatever, and you know, just everyone just folding on you on the flop. So my hand was actually pretty similar, not super interesting, but very straightforward, and I think it was the most profitable way to play it. So I was in the big blind, 2 or 3 people called the $2, and then the guy, again, on the other side of the table, not the same guy as him, he was in the hijack position, and he just made an oversized raise to $20 all of a sudden. Hi guys, we're making a video. I'll just show you real quick. The dog and the neighbors. Say hi. So he went to $20, which is definitely a bigger than usual raise. So I was actually mid-conversation, having a whole conversation with Ray and the 2 other guys on my left. So we were just having a great time talking about girls and everything. So just mid-conversation, without even stopping, I looked down, saw I had pocket aces, and immediately raised to $45. And I noticed his raise of $20 was bigger than usual. And I was pretty sure, not 100% sure, but I was pretty sure that if I made a small re-raise like that to 45, remember 45 is only 25 on top of the 20. I was pretty sure he was going to stick it in against me. As I said, I'm almost always the most aggressive player in the table. And when he only has $100 and something, his stack was approximately $150. He went and he shoved it all in. I immediately called, still having a full conversation. Out loud, I told him I had aces and just continued my conversation and went on to win the hand, win for the day. But we just wanted to kind of tell you guys, just because we're super aggressive, we play a lot of hands, I bluff a lot, he bluffs probably a medium amount, just because we're playing kind of crazy and have that crazy image, our most profitable hand is still
pocket aces.
All right.
And just get the money in.
Get the money in, exactly.
If you don't bet, you do not give your opponent a chance to make a mistake. Let your opponent make a huge mistake when you have aces.
And yeah, and you got to
it.
build the pot when you have a good hand. Just because, you know, we play a lot of bad hands, we also play those good hands. So you really got to build the pot with the good hands too. All right, have a good day, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Like, share, everything good.